Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, and with me, as always, John Madden.
You know, safeties are usually the last line of defense on the field. So when you have a guy like this back there as a coach, you feel pretty good knowing your defense won't give up many big plays. You also like knowing that he can line up in the box and act as another linebacker to stop the run.
The edge should see a lot of action to help give his offense a more balanced attack. The only way they're going to be successful against that defense is to keep them honest with a running game. It's definitely going to be a game of X's and O's and who has the better game plan.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss.
You have called tails. The Packers call tails and have won the toss. They choose to receive.
The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Elam will be kicking off. He kicks it off. Morton opts not to take it out. The Packers take over on offense at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Casper goes in motion. Dropping back. Throwing left. He hits his receiver. Aaron Beasley won't be in at corner. He's still hurting. The trainers feel it'll be a handful of games before his elbow injury will be fully healed. Vick gets set. James tucks it away. Looking to turn it upfield. Lynch makes the tackle at the 47. What have you heard, Melissa?
I had a chance to talk to Coach Coward just before the game. He stressed the fact that they spent extra time with tackling drills and that we should see a lot of gang tackles out there. We'll be seeing some big hits in this one now.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 44-yard line. He did a nice job on that run.
And he picks up a 1st down. And when you have an offense that can keep it on the ground and pick up 6, 7, or 8 yards, you really open up the defense.
Searching for a seam. James through the middle. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Packers. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, that guy just turned on the jets and outran everybody on the field.
And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
He's looking for a few blocks. Breaking free.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 18. And it looks like an offset off. They'll go with the run. And he's brought down at the 21-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
Looking for a receiver. Passes it. And he makes the grab. And he's stopped at the 34-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. McMahon sets up. Looking to throw. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 22. He did a great job moving the ball on the ground there, John.
This guy has great speed. It allows him to outrun the defenders if he can get around the corner.
Changing the play now. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Shockey, the intended receiver. He dropped it.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
So it's 2nd and 10. Four-man front this time. Quick drop, looking for an option. Rolls right. McNabb throws. Third and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Changing the play now. Drops back, stepping up. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 10-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. Dimebacks in for this play. Stepping up. Schulters records the stop at the 2. He tried to create something. Let's get back to the action on the field. Ball spotted at about the 1. Bennett sets up. Looking downfield. He just got it across the goal line.
Yeah, that was a good call by the coordinator. The defense wasn't looking for that.
Looking to pass. The 2-point conversion is good. Will be kicking off. He sends it off. Walker takes a knee. They were able to move the ball very effectively on that last drive, particularly on the ground, and came away with a touchdown. Let's see if they have similar success this time. Vick sets up. Quick drop. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Number 32 makes the tackle at the 30. Quick decision by the quarterback on that play.
This guy's just like a gunslinger. He's never in a position where he thinks that his throw is impossible.
3-man front this time. Looking downfield. Passes it out to the left. Broken up. Great play by getting a hand in it.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whap it down.
3rd and inches. On the carry. Duncan records the stop at the 29. James was stopped before he could go anywhere.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen pushed those big old offensive linemen backwards.
Straczynski is just about ready to punt this one away. Hakeem signals fair catch on this punt. Hakeem saw them closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. Calling an audible. McNabb under center. Quick drop. He's to the 40. It's up for grabs. Looks like he's changing the play. The Vikings line up with 4 wide receivers. He's going to throw. With the pass, nice connection. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 46. He had time to go through his progressions and find the open man.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the cover.
He's looking. Breaks free of the defender. It's 1st and 10. Nickelback in this time. Looking to throw. He surveys the field. Throws over to his right. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
From the gun, he sees something in the defense. Dropping back, looking for an option. Throwing left. Ward was the intended target, and he's unable to hang on to that one.
It's frustrating as a coach when you see a guy make a great one-handed catch and then drop the easy one.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Quick drop with the pass. Fourth and 10 coming up. Ball on the 36-yard line. He sees something in the defense. Looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Number 83 was the intended receiver. So the defense comes up big on a very interesting decision to go for here in the first half.
Yeah, you really have to question the decision-making here. You're saying that you're not going to trust your special teams, but now you put all the pressure on your defense.
Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Dropping back. Looking for an option. Tosses it over the middle. Walker just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. He saw the coverage, but he thought his man had good position.
He's taking a big chance by throwing it into a crowd like that.
Back to pass. Passes left. Pick off. So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the Minnesota Vikings ahead of the Green Bay Packers. 8-7. First and 10. McNair directing traffic with two extra defensive backs. The defense is in the dime. Looking to pass. Throwing. Tomlinson was the intended target on that pass attempt. He just couldn't bring that one up.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
McNair sees something in the defense. Dropping back, surveying the field. Tosses it right. And he makes the grab. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
So they're now up by a touchdown. Looking to pass. And they get the deuce. Nealon is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends this one toward the end zone. Morton will take a knee and start at the 20. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Three-man front this time. James receives the handoff. Number 99 with the tackle at the 27-yard line. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 27. Vick sets up with the pass. Bruce was the intended target. The coverage was there, but he decided to throw it anyway.
Yeah, that guy trusts his arm. He thought he could rifle it in there.
Third and 3. Vick under center, drops back, tosses it right, hits the target with the pass. Winfield with the tackle at the 36-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 36. He gets the carry through the middle. And he's stopped at the 42-yard line. And he's now closer to 100 yards rushing. Second and 4 coming up here. Under center, through the middle. Across midfield, loses one tackle. The 30, the 20, breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Green Bay. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
James runs it into the end zone for the second time. And with that score, the momentum has shifted. He's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
He gets the kick away. Hakeem is looking for a nice return. Each of these teams have put a lot of points on the board today.
And we might be in for a slugfest today.
It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, looking for an option. Ball on their own 26. McMahon directing traffic. Looks like he's calling an audible. The Vikings holding on by less than a field goal. Looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Nice reception. And the defender brings him down at the 43. So they have 1st and 10 here. Looks like he's changing the play. He's looking to pass.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackles.
Looks like he's changing the play. Dropping back. With the throw, Tomlinson was the intended target, so the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. So it's 2nd and 10. They'll go with a pass. It's loose. The Packers grab the live ball. Schulters did a great job coming up with a loose ball.
Maybe someone got a helmet on that ball to knock it loose.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. They'll go from the I formation. Vick with the pass. And this pass is complete. Loses one tackler. Duncan with the tackle at the 42-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. They're just about in field goal range. Dropping back, passes left, and he finds the open man. So 2 minutes left before halftime. He really went up to get it.
You know, a lot of these guys play basketball. They still play basketball. And you can really see why when you see them jump that high.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Sends up. James looking for an opening. Can't bring him down. Barber got in there for his first tackle.
If you have a running back who can get 100 yards in the first half, your quarterback's going to have a pretty easy day.
He's looking to pass. Vick lets it fly. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. 3rd and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down. 4 linebackers this time. Just won't go down. And he's brought down at the 5. And they go with the defense with the run.
That's because they're continuing their effort to establish a run game here in the first half.
Anderson will put them in the lead if he makes this.
Timeout called by the defense. 2 timeouts remain.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. The kick is up, and so that kick is good. Straczynski looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Hakeem will try to bring this one back. very exciting contest.
And both defenses are doing just enough to keep the other team from breaking this one open.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Surveying the field. Has time. Throws over to his right. He hits his receiver. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 32. He rifled it out there.
That guy's always had a great arm. That's something you can't teach.
Calling an audible now. The Vikings can regain the lead with a field goal. Drops back. Schulters stops him at the 41-yard line. And now they have a fresh set of downs to work with as they try to get some points before the half. Looks like he's changing the play. Looks like he's calling an audible. They'll go with a pass. And he ducks out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Looks like he's changing the play. McNair sets up, looking for a receiver with the throw. And this pass is completed. Well, that completion has now gone over 150 yards passing. So it's first and goal. They'll go with a pass. Second and goal. Ball 1 inch out. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. And welcome back. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Straczynski is just about ready to kick this one away. He sends it off. Hakeem is looking to pick up some blocking. These teams are very evenly matched today.
What a great game so far. Only one score separates them, and there's still plenty of time left.
Directing traffic. Looking to pass. He's looking. Throwing. Knocked down. Brown makes a great play, breaking up that pass.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
They'll go with a pass. He surveys the field. Rolling right. With the pass. Nice completion. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on.
Dropping back. Looking for an option. McNair rolls right. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 48-yard line. He really zipped that pass in there.
Yeah, I think we need to get this guy's throws on the radar gun. That thing had a vapor trail.
Looks like he's changing the play. Quick drop. He surveys the field. Tosses it over the middle. Great catch. He's at the 40. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 31. He just threw a strike.
Picking up extra yardage after the catch is what separates the good ones from the great ones. The receiver wants to get as much as he can with each and every reception.
Pass is left. Nice connection. And he stopped at the 23-yard line. Second and 2. Ball on the 23-yard line. Looks like he's changing the play. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Big pop that time.
Yeah, 1 second you're running full speed one way, and then you go from that to full stop. And that means you took a big hit going the other way.
Diamondbacks in for this play. Back to pass. Johnson got in there for the sack.
The quarterback needs to be decisive under pressure. He needs to find his go-to guy if he feels that pressure coming.
Changing the play now. Looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get much. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
Back to pass. Passing to his left. And this pass is complete. 8 points on that drive. Looks like he He's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. Rucker downs it in the end zone. The Packers will start the drive from the 20. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Quick drop. Tosses it right. Nice connection. He zipped that ball to his receiver.
Yeah, that's what the receiver's first job is, to catch the ball. And once he has control of the ball, then he can look to stretch it for a big gain.
Searching for a seam. Lynch brought him down for his third tackle.
If you can get into the flow of the game and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 45. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. With the pass, he finds his man. 6-yard gain. And it looks like an offset on. Looking to pass. Vic lets it fly. Pick off. Number 32 made a spectacular leaping interception.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 29. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Calling an audible now. Looking to pass. With the throw. And it's complete. He picks up more yardage with that completion and now has almost thrown for 300 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. McNair directing traffic. He's going to throw. He surveys the field. Gets the pass off, and he's stopped at the 15-yard line. And below, you can see how these two teams have done the turnover back. Let's check in quickly with Melissa.
I was able to talk to the team. Dr. Allen indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that it'll take a series or 2 off and return to the field.
Melissa, thanks for the update. Sounds like he'll be back very soon. Not many quarterbacks are capable of touchdown runs like that one.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
And he takes it in for his second rushing touchdown today. Steps up into the pocket. The conversion is good. Ely is back and ready to put this one in the air. He gets the kick away. He downs it in the end zone. So he downs the kick in the end zone. First and 10. Vic feeds it off. Number 99 gets right in there and brings him down. He wasn't able to do anything with it.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Sloan, the man in motion. Looking downfield. Throws it. And it's caught. And he's knocked out of bounds. At the 21. Nice reception there, marking his first catch. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Man in motion. Dropping back. Vic with the pass. Sloan couldn't make the catch. He couldn't hang on to it.
There's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those balls.
4th and 9. Hakeem will be looking to give his team good field position here. Hakeem will return this one. go this time.
I guess he thought he could make something happen.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 1-yard line. The Vikings in the offset line formation. Still running. Missed the tackle. And he's brought down at the 8-yard line. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Minnesota Vikings ahead of the Green Bay Packers. 32-17. So they need about 3 here. The Pats are open it up. Tomlinson looking for room. Brown makes the play at the 10 and a pickup of about 2. 1 yard to go. Ball at their own 10. McNair under center. To the 20, the 30, the 40. Can't bring him down. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And the defender brings him down at the 1-yard line. And he's now closer to 100 yards rushing. First and goal. Ball 1 inch out. The defense is snacking the line of scrimmage. With the carry. Barrow got very good penetration there. Second down, goal to go. Number 56 pulls him down at the 1-yard line. He was dropped behind the line.
And if you want to talk about the most effective way to stop the run, it's playing on the other side of the ball. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
2-minute warning coming up. To go. Melissa, any news from down there?
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Allen, who indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect it'll take a series or 2 off when return to the field.
Thanks, Melissa. That's very good news. So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker.
Vikings take a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. It's 4th and goal coming up here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him, looking for blockers. And he stopped at the 1-yard line. So we have 1st and 10 here. Vick gets set. Looking to throw. Passing to his right. Nice reception. To the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the score. He didn't let up on that throw.
I'll tell you, I bet that touchdown pass knocked the air right out of him.
He's looking to pass. Sloan was the intended receiver. They failed to get 2 points.
You need to pick and choose where you go for 2. A wrong decision can put you down by 1 when the clock expires.
Straczynski gets the team ready to try to recover this one. He'll try the onside kick. He takes this one upfield. Minnesota is starting to pull away.
They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. He's looking upfield, and he's stopped at the 30-yard line. He breaks this one for a game.
You can run any defensive scheme you want, but I'll tell you this, it's hard to compensate for the quarterback that can scramble and make plays on the run.
McNair gives the ball off, and the defender brings him down at the 25. 1st and 10. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. They'll go with the run. Johnson with the stop at the 22-yard line.
They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeout.
McNair under center. Tomlinson tucks it away. And he's brought down at the 21.
When they sat down and discussed the running game this week, I'm sure they never thought it would go this well.
About 6 to go. McNair directing traffic. Quick drop. Looking for a receiver. Rolls right. Rolling out to his right. Throws it. It's broken up. Incomplete. That pass might have been thrown a little too hard.
If he throws it any harder, the skin might come off the ball.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. He's going to throw. Throws over to his right. Batted down.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out, because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. He's looking to pass. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 41-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 41. Diamondbacks in for this play.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chain, or keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
So it's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Throws it. Great catch. The former first-round pick adds a few more to his total with that completion, and now is thrown for over 250. Vick gets set. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Diamondbacks in for this play. Man in motion. Quick drop. Stepping up. He surveys the field. Bruce was the intended target. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. 5th play of this drive. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang up. A huge defensive stand here in the 4th quarter.
The defense remained focused, and they're making it hard on this team to come back.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. The Packers use motion. Quick drop. Looking downfield. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. And so the offense comes off the field after failing to get the first.
They have to hope that their defense can hold them out.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 42. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back. And he goes out at the 48-yard line. And we're looking at a kneel down on this 2nd down play. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Calling an audible. Looking downfield. He's looking. Long throw. Tomlinson was the intended target. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Minnesota 32, Green Bay 23.